Tarot. This is Jessie G back with the morning tea or afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. I just need to adjust this and give me, yeah, okay. I think it's going to be okay. Let's get some Palo Santo until we get some people joining. What does this look? Oh. All right, let's cleanse the energy. Today we're just going to dive in. We're going to mix a few oracle decks and see what's going on, okay? I hope everybody's doing well this beautiful, fine day. I'm still drinking my coffee, so hold on. We need a new stack of these. Guys, let me know where you're joining me from today. Where in the world are you? I want to thank all of my new subscribers, my current subscribers, and the people who've been listening to my lives and, oh, dropped a card. All of your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, they mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. I've been doing personal readings for many, many years, but I'm fairly new to doing them online, so I really appreciate all of the support, guys. Still waiting for people to join. I know maybe it's weird timing, but we'll see. Trying out different times to see. All right. This is a big stack of cards, so it's a little difficult to shuffle, but we'll get there. I like to shuffle on camera just so you guys can see, you know, the authenticity of the reading. And hopefully this stays in frame. You know, I'm just going to start pulling from. All right, so somebody feels like there's unfinished business. Proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. So yeah, they want to reconcile with you. They feel like you guys have unfinished business. We have controversy here. Wow. Drama, scandal, truth coming out. So they may be going through somebody that you had a breakup with. Could be a friend though. They're going through some controversy or some drama right now. There's a truth coming out, some truth coming out about them. Some masculine energy. There's some drama here, scandal. Fake flexing. Okay, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. So this person is fake flexing, and the truth may be coming out about that they're not as successful as they're pretending to be. Somebody wants to say I love you. Somebody may want to propose to you. All right. Word. Hopefully it's not that person. No, it's not that person. Well, it could be. It could be that person who wants to come back to you. Now that they're going through drama, it looks like karma, some kind of scandal and the truth coming out. Now they want to come back and claim they love you and propose marriage, but that could be a new person. We'll have to see. Reckless smex, can't show the word. I even though this is not set to kids, but I don't know why love is there. Maybe they want to have reckless sex with you, okay? Like, I don't know. Yet. We need more energy out here. This person has a bad reputation. Yeah. We have bad reputation, guys. Under controversy, drama, scandal, truth coming out, we have a bad reputation. So this person is going through some ish right now. This person is not your usual type. Lessons, not your usual type. Different spiritual beliefs. Yikes. But it does say opposites attract. But I feel like there's two different energies here, guys. I feel like you're with somebody new and a past person wants to come back to you. The past person has a bad reputation. There's some controversy, drama, scandal, truth coming out, but they're a person who plays mind games. That's seems to be who they are. They're immature. They're testing you. They're watching you, analyzing you. I don't like that energy. They're shattered. They're destroyed, shattered, broken, fed up about you guys separating. So giving money. Somebody's giving money for reckless smecks. Wow. Somebody's paying for smecks. Okay. Yeah, that's your ex. They must be you're a queen rising. Yeah, they're not in a good place. They're paying for sex. You're a queen rising, stepping into your power, okay? Praised, coming up, spotlight. You guys can feel free to flip and switch the roles as needed, unless we get a pregnancy card, and then it's a woman. You're running away from this past person. Yeah. You're running away from their mind games, their drama, their controversy, their scandal. The truth is coming out about this person. So karma is hitting. Karma's hitting. And they're fake flexing, acting rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. That's the truth is also coming out about maybe how they made their money and they don't have as much as they pretend to, which is so stupid. Like, why do you need to do that? Whatever. They have a bad reputation. They want to send you a message, communication, conversation. They want to express their feelings and have a conversation with you. They want to get a room with you, hotel, motel, suite. I'm sorry, but be careful. This person's paying prosties for smecks. So I wouldn't get a room with that person. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think you want to, but you should be careful because they could have a smegdually transmitted demon or a smegdually transmitted STD. That's literally what that means. Sorry, it's early. It's early here. Got one person on. All right, I hope we get more into you. Great chemistry, great vibes, positive. So I feel like that's the new person. The old person, the past person wants to kiss your A and bring you flowers or gifts or something. We have fake smiles here. Somebody's fake smiling. They're using it as a manipulation because they are a my way or the highway type of person. So your past person is selfish, stubborn, arrogant. They are in their pride and ego. Wow. Oops. I'm not taking reversals in this oracle deck. Yeah, they're a red flag. So we already know this, I feel. And that's why you left them. There are 4 red flags. There's 4 red flags here. You got the signs, okay? You got the signs about this person. I don't know why it's not showing me the just reconnect. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, Sorry, I touched something on my screen. I was trying to look at the live chat and it just disappeared. So you already left this person because of the red flags. You got all the signs that you needed about this person, and they were deceptive and cheating on you. And it looks like this person has a Smex addiction. They're also child, immature, argumentative, and they're playing the victim to the circumstances that they created because they were in their ego. Now their ego is hurt because you walked away. Their ego is what got in the way of this relationship in the first place. They are majorly in their ego. See it twice now. Now they can only look at the memories of you. That's all they have left is to look at your pictures. You're saying I'm moving on, or you did move on. Thank you, next. Okay, you know the song by Ariana Grande, but they're going bankrupt. Ooh, they might be coming. Look at that. Fake flexing, acting like they are rich, flossing, blah, blah, blah. They're actually heading towards bankruptcy, or they are bankrupt, or they claimed bankruptcy. So this person is a complete narcissism. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word, but I know you know what I mean, right? They want to reconcile with you. They want harmony. They want to resolve issues, and they want to get back together. This person's a little delulu. They're cock blocking you. Okay. This is not set to kids, so I don't know why I worry so much about what I'm saying. But yeah, they don't want you hooking up with or being with anybody else. They still feel really possessive over you. Yep, and they're watching you. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. They're also talking ish about you. Wow, this person is extremely toxic. There's definitely love-hate vibes. They're talking ish about you, but they want to get back together with you. That's because they're playing the victim to other people so that they don't look like they're at fault for the breakup, because they're in their ego, so they really care what people think about, about them, because they're feeling like ish. They're determined. Oh my goodness. They're determined to get you back. They're still holding on. They feel like they want to be persistent, or they will be persistent. They're determined. They want to give you flowers and gifts. I said that in order to schmooze you back in. Be careful of love bombing, guys, because that's what narcissists do. Narcissists are love bombers. They may be moving because they're bankrupt. Taking a sip of my coffee. Ooh, they're a cyber bully. So this person is somebody who could have paid other people to bully you online, and or they're doing it themselves. So I have experience with this. I know somebody who paid someone to tag me in a post one time to try to destroy my reputation or whatever they were trying to do. I don't really know, but I clapped back so hard at that person, and I shut that ish down immediately. And it was kind of funny. Like, me and my man were laughing how funny it was at the time. But yeah, like, this is a cyber bully paying people to bully you online, which is, like I said, what I went through was somebody trying to bully me. And they may be doing this themselves as well with fake accounts. I want to see what pops out of us here. This person is bad news. Look at this ish. Shine. Your light irritates their demons. Okay, so you are a very high vibrational person. You may be very connected to the Most High, and you're probably very connected with your higher self as well because of that. And you're just a light-filled being, where you reclaimed your light, and this is irritating this person's demons. And I will tell you what, this person feels very demonic, and they may have, you know, all kinds of demonic attachments, or at least one. But I'm seeing multiple here because there's different types of demonic attachments that, you know, give us certain behaviors or addictions or narcissism, um, AB use, if you know what I mean, smegs addictions, things like that, being in their ego. So if there's like marine spirits, there's Leviathan attachments, there's all kinds, right? So if you don't know about the different types of demonic attachments, you can look them up, but it could be anything, any type of demon. A demon is a demon is a demon, right? Not to scare you, but it looks like you did move on from this person anyway. They're a thief. They may have robbed you or left you with financial debt or a lot of financial debt. And they still want you back. What are they thinking? Jeez. They really screwed you over. They stole from you. Okay. This could be physical or emotional or both. So, lost, theft, robbed, thief. Let's shuffle. Whoa. Okay. You're dating right now, happily dating, but stress-free, doing you, setting goals, career focused. It says happily single because what I'm picking up is that you're not married to someone yet. So you're still considered single and you may be dating lightly. Okay. But I think you're really focused on your goals in your career right now. And you're loving being stress-free after releasing this person who clearly caused you a lot of chaos, drama, and conflict in your life. The past person is always partying, so they may be like coping or escaping with, you know, unhealthy things. Yeah, they're crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. We're going to get out tarot too, guys. They're holding a grudge. Ooh, they're holding a grudge. That's right over cock blocker. So they don't like that you've moved on. They don't like that you're with somebody else, whatever that's about. Yeah, you guys were fighting constantly, trust issues. So this person could have been constantly accusing you of things that were not true because they have issues or because they were doing exactly what they were accusing you of. It was a one-sided relationship. It was all about them. That's what made you detach. You were sick of the fighting. Whoa, that flew. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. They're studying you, watching you so that they know how to come back in and how to manipulate you. So be careful. This one flew out. They're trying to do something to get you to say something. So they may be trying to trap you in some way by getting you to reveal something or say something about them that they could use against you. So don't do that. Be really careful about, you know. Cool. We have 8 people on here. Hi guys. Thank you for listening. Leave me a comment. Where are you joining from? I don't know why I can't see the comments. It says, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The live chat's on. So if you want to ask me any questions, feel free. Let me know what your zodiac signs are. Let me know where you're at in the world. Drop me an emoji. Let me know how you're feeling today. So yeah, this person may be trying to use other people to get you to talk shit about them so that they can use that against you. Okay. Be careful about that. Don't talk to anybody about that person. Just ignore. Gray rock method. Remember that. With narcissisms, you're going to want a gray rock. I'm not saying the actual word because, you know, I'm switching it to narcissism because I obviously am not diagnosing anybody. So we're just going to leave it at that. And you know what I mean. Same-ish, different day with that person. Nothing has changed. They're still doing the same-ish, okay? Same old. They're a manipulator. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. I told you, they're trying to get you to say something bad about them so that they can use it against you. And they may be using other people to do this dirty work for them, hiring people, paying people, or they may be having fake accounts in addition to that. But I think it's both, to get some sort of evidence, proof, or facts that you're talking shit about them or whatever. But I don't think you are. I don't think you give a damn. You ghosted this person because you got sick of their BS. That's why they're holding a grudge, and that's why they're crying over you. You were sick of the hot and cold behaviors of this person, the off and on energy. You just detached. You were like, yeah. And now you're unfazed by this person. So I feel like you've gotten over this person. It doesn't mean that you got over them immediately, especially if you love this person. But I think you were so fed up with this person and their BS and their manipulations and their mind games and their abuse, okay? That in their thievery, all right? The physical and emotional damage that they were doing to you, that you got to a point where you were just like, you know, I'm so done and I'm so over this. They may be at risk of losing their kids, or they have issues with custody, child services, neglect, abuse. Wow, somebody is about to report something about their parenting possibly. So they may have small children, whoever we're speaking about. They're a stalker. They're watching you. They're stalking you. Obsessed. Wow. Be careful, because this is a very dark feeling. And the energy that I'm getting here is really dark. I need to see this card for a second. What the heck is this person holding? Yeah, they're stalking you heavily. Be careful. Be careful of this person. I don't like that. They can't stop stalking you because you rejected them. And if you reject a narcissist, that's going to be, it's going to destroy their ego, okay? There's one thing that narcissists hate the most, and that is being rejected. Okay, being ignored, being rejected, but you're not doing that to hurt them. You're doing that just to protect your energy. You have intimacy coming in, passion coming into union, chemistry. I also feel like this is partially the past person who's just missing you. They miss the chemistry and the passion that you guys had. So it could be either or, but I did see a new person coming in. You're uninterested in this past person. Keeps coming up. Sorry, it's getting repetitive, guys, but that's what I'm seeing here. This past person wants to come back into union with you, but you're absolutely uninterested. Yeah, wants you back. keeps coming up. So they lost you, they lost your energy, and I think everything started to crumble in their life when they lost you. So they're contemplating what to do. They're unsure. They're not sure of themselves, okay? Choices, decisions. They're really in their head about how to go about this. But remember, they're a manipulator, so they're probably unsure about what the best way to manipulate you would be. They're just wasting time. They're stuck. No changes. They're limited. Wow. Can't show all of this, but there's a GUN here, and they're, okay, threatening. So they may have threatened you in the past to unalive you. This is bad. I told you I got really dark energy with this stalker energy. All right. Obsessed, watching, stalking. Now I'm seeing this with the GUN. They may have threatened to unalive you. Like I said, they tried to intimidate you to get you back into submission or to get you back. That is not the way to get someone back. They're very bothered, okay? They're very bothered. Wow. You're focused on making money. Like you're focused on career. You're making money, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. Um, you're working hard. Okay. Past person is played out. They're still hooked on you. God, can we get any? What did I say? They want to give you a dirty offer. This mother flower wants to give you a dirty offer. So this is a manipulation coming in, or this was them trying to use other people to get you triggered to talk shit about them. And I don't think you did. I think you're ignoring. Continue to do so. Don't say anything about this person that can get you in trouble. Okay? Don't do that. Be careful of them coming in love bombing as well. Broke as. Okay? They were broke as. I'm not going to say they're infatuated with you. They're in denial about the fact that they lost your love, your energy, your smecks, your, your love, your nurturing. They lost it because they were in their ego doing demonic crap, okay? Threatening you, threatening to unalive you. There's no coming back from that. Sorry. Obsessed with you. Okay, they're still really attracted to you. Ooh, we have an envy here, a hater, spiteful, jealous person. Okay, hater, spiteful, jealousy, envy. This appears to be a feminine connected to this person. Unless it is this person, take it as it resonates for your situation, guys, because it's a collective reading. Okay. There's always going to be haters. Haters just hate themselves. They're just wishing they could be you. They have bad habits, or the people connected to them, and they do. Okay? If this is a feminine connected to your person, they all have bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities, bad habits, or that's just your ex. Okay? They're in their head over you. Overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. They cannot get you off of their mind. Look at this again. I need a sip of my coffee. Hold on. This is an obsessed lover, okay? Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive. They are a karmic. So if you once thought that this was a divine union, I think you now know, or now you know, that this is a karmic. Okay, this is not a divine union. That is a karmic, that past person who tried to use scarcity tactics on you, and that did not work. I'm picking up that you're very abundant from what I can see. You're making your own money. You're very independent, very self-sufficient, very self-reliant, and they tried to use a strategy of making you feel like you would be lost, abandoned, unloved, have no money, be homeless, be carless, or something to that effect without them. That's what scarcity tactics are. They're the type of people that say things to you like, oh yeah, things are about to crumble without me. You're going to see real soon. I have a feeling things are going to crumble for you real soon. Watch. And then they leave you with tons of debt, thinking that you can't handle it or that you're not going to be able to manage. And that's how they manipulate. That's how narcissists and AB users control their victims, okay? By using threats, by threatening to hurt them, unalive them, by taking things away. If you're watching the Cassie and P. Diddy trial right now, that's an extreme example, but you know then exactly what I'm talking about here. People who feel like they have more power in the relationship, or they set the relationship up that way to have more control than the other person, And that happens very slowly. That doesn't happen like right away with AB users, okay? Those type of people, they use all types of tactics to control their victims. This person is so delusional, you guys. I can't even believe what I'm seeing here, honestly. This is over threatening you. So one minute they're threatening you, then they're love bombing you, or they used to. And that's why you were like, F this shit is crazy. You said this shit is crazy. I'm getting out of here. Love on the brain. They're dreaming, fantasizing about you, daydreaming about you. They are nostalgic about you. So they're talking shit about you. They're 1 minute threatening you or used to be. They're stalking you. They're having people bully you, attack you online, or spy on you online. They use scarcity tactics on you. They're using substances they're obsessing over you, they're stalking you, and at the same time they are feeling like they're in love with you. That shows you how disordered this person really truly is, because that is not even close to what love is. You know, guys, if you're enjoying this, if this video is helping you at all, please give me a thumbs up, just a thumbs up or an emoji or something. It would mean the world to me. That energy exchange means everything to me, and I appreciate it so much if you could do that, especially as I'm new to doing the lives. And that helps me to keep putting these messages out to the collective for the people that need to hear them. Ooh, this person is divination abuser. So this person is a divination abuser. They're using divination in an abusive way. So I think I'm allowed to say that word as it pertains to divination. Anyway, the point is this video is not set to kids, but this person could be doing spell work on you, or they're using scrying or tarot to spy in order to manipulate you. So, you know, us as readers, we usually do readings to protect our collective, or to give them a heads up, or to warn them of danger, or to tell them like happy good things that are coming in. But this is the opposite of that. So we can use our spiritual gifts for good or for bad. And this person is using divination for manipulative purposes. That's why it says abuser, okay? This is a person who has no facts, never has the facts, makes shit up and lies. This person's been lying on you for a while. You don't give a shit. Dust it. You just dust it off. You don't care what they're saying. In fact, what I feel is that everybody who knows you, nobody cares what they're saying. Everybody knows exactly what they are about. So there's no... Yeah, this person had a romantic affair on you, a smex fix, a secret lover. This person is a disaster of a person. Honestly, it's sad. We have reflecting. So they're thinking about, they are reflecting on, that could just mean they're thinking about everything that's gone on in this relationship and all the things that they did to destroy it. They have bad credit. Wow. They're unemployed. They're in debt. We saw that already. It's showing up again. Confirmation. Again, we have spiritual hater. So spiritual hater hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. So you're in divine energy, feminine or masculine, but you possess a certain level. You have spiritual gifts, and this person is really hating on your spiritual gifts, your connection to the Most High, your connection to the divine, your psychic ability, your light, your magical ability, and your power. Okay? They don't fucking like that. They don't like that. Why? Because they can't control you. They cannot control you. Let's add some more to this. Oops. just going to shuffle fast so I don't waste a lot of time. You're pouring love back into yourself, loving you, taking back control, finally being happy. Yep. You're not even entertaining this past person. You're giving them the cold shoulder, breakup, distance, separation. So you went no contact. You will not even communicate with this person after the things that they've done. In fact, I haven't seen anything here that has shown me that this person has taken any accountability for the destruction of the connection, the destruction of this relationship. Nothing about that or trying to make amends is here. It's all still manipulation, ego, deflection, lying on you, gossiping you. Yeah, they're a forcer. I knew this was coming because we have other energies similar. Forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. That could be physical force. They may be an aggressive person, okay, definitely. They could also use force using manipulation and scarcity tactics, like I was talking about earlier, like Diddy to Cassie, okay? I'm just using that as an example. It doesn't have to be that extreme scenario with all that stuff that was going on. I'm simply speaking of the power dynamic there. The manipulation, you know, the scare tactics, the threats, the threatening, trying to make you scared. What was I saying earlier? Smex addiction. Gotta cover that. Okay? I think. Yeah. They definitely have some demonic attachments going on. I don't have any doubt about that, especially with all of that energy coming up. So no matter how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, it's not about you. This is their own problem. But I think you've realized that they have secret accounts. So they're looking you up on secret accounts, watching you from secret accounts. That has been a repetitive, they want to pop up on you. That's scary. That's a little scary with the other energy that's shown up. So if somebody was popping up on you who wasn't threatening and intimidating and had a GUN and, you know, maybe has threatened to unalive you, and is you know, uses force to get their way and scarcity tactics, maybe a pop-up wouldn't be so bad. But from this person, a surprise visit is not good. So they may pop up on you. Watch your surroundings. Please be aware of your surroundings. Like surprise visit, reaching out in person. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. And anger management comes out. They need anger management. Okay. They still need anger management. Let's just put it like that. They have not learned how to control their anger. All right. This is a person with anger issues and control issues and ego issues. And they're a very disordered person. Okay. Narcissistic disorder. Legal matters, divorce. Okay, they may have any type of legal matters. There's criminal, there's different types here. I'm not going to read them all. You get the idea. They're going through legal problems right now, and they may be angry about the divorce. You may have divorced this person and they're pissed. Oh my freaking God. This is crazy. We have an offer here. We had dirty offer, and I think it was under... Let me just see here for a second. We had dirty offer. Now we have an offer, and it's next to legal matters and divorce. So they may be taking a plea deal, or this is them trying to give you a dirty offer and present it as something sweet. Okay? This person is a trickster, and they have anger issues, and they're dangerous. So don't take anything they offer. Do not drink anything this person gives you. Don't eat any food they give you. Don't even meet up with this person. Don't eat candies, chocolates, nothing that comes from this person, even if they send it to your house. Okay? Throw it out. Throw it out. Black magic or poison. That's all I'm going to say. This person is extremely insecure, even more insecure without you. You may have pumped this person up or made them feel better about themselves. This could be a person who, couldn't believe that they got you in the first place, and you pumped up their ego, and then they thought that they were better than they were, or something like that. I don't know. I'm picking up on like somebody who uses other people to build themselves up, like a narcissism. So narcissists don't have their own inner self-value. It really comes from external validation. So if you're like a beautiful, smart, successful, man or woman, that person will look at you as like a trophy in a way. Like they feel like their value goes up based on who they're able to trick into being with them, because that's not who they're never who they say they are. So these are the same types of people that even after a breakup, they'll post you to show other women, like, this is who I was with, so that they can get other women, like by the other women thinking like, oh, well, he was with this, beautiful woman, or vice versa. Women can do the same and be like, oh, I was with this gorgeous man, successful man, or whatever. And then it attracts other men. These are mind games. These are forms of triangulation in a little bit of a different way, where you're using another person to make yourself look better or more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like more of a quality person. But really, the new person has no idea that you've already unveiled this person is a demonic, dark entity, narcissism, who's abusive, and everything we saw in this reading, So, and that's why you left them. But they'll use you to try to get new supply. I've seen it happen so many times, and I've experienced it myself. They will show you off even after you left them for all of the disgusting things they did to you. They will post you, show you off in order to get new people interested in them. It's a sick game, but it happens all the time. And as a life coach, I have seen a lot of it, and I've experienced it. They're hating on your happiness, okay? So you're happy now, and they're hating on that. Where were we here? I'm like ready to pull out the tarot, I think, because I think we've seen a lot with this person, and it's not good, right? I'm sick of hearing about this person, but I feel like you guys needed, I'm not sick of doing this. I'm sick of hearing about this nastiness from these types of people, but it comes through as warnings and readings for a reason. And you need to know, you need to know what you're dealing with, and not to get sucked back into like a toxic karmic cycle with these types of people. So let's see what, before I get out the tarot, let's see, you know, what's going on with this deck. Yeah, ship. Ship, you may have moved very far away from this person, like overseas, cutting ties, moving on. Okay, receive what you need. You're receiving what you need now. After cutting ties and moving on, progression and arriving. So you moved away from this person. Doesn't have to be overseas, guys. It could be from state to state, or you just moved, you know, a couple hours away. But some of you may have actually moved overseas because of this demonic, scary person. Whoa. Yeah, there's a karmic feminine here who is in secret competition with you. You are not. It's one-sided. It's a one-sided competition. He's trying to use another woman. Like I said, I think this person is posting you or telling people about you so that it makes them look better, so that it makes them look like somebody that they're not, because you found out who they really were. And now this woman is in this feminine. It says woman on the card, so I'm gonna say it's a woman. They're in a secret competition with you. We have enemy here. This person may be telling them like the opposite of what really happened, blaming you when it was them, things that they did, blaming you for things that they actually did. They're making this person into your enemy, but you're not even aware of this one-sided competition until maybe right now, or maybe you are, but it's saying look over your shoulder, so you really need to watch out. This person is using flying monkeys and whatnot, you know, to spy on you, to monitor you, to get information, to get screenshots, so be careful. All right, this relationship is over. You don't want a second chance. You don't want to give this person a second chance. You've already grown and transformed from this ex-karmic relationship. What's unalived is unalived. It's the DEATH card. All right. I want to see like what's coming in for you after all this, you know, because we're getting a lot here that just keeps talking about this past person, but there's a lot of warnings here. So yeah, this person's doing stuff in secret against you. Poker face, okay? They're not showing their hand. They're taking a big risk and a big chance on some of the stuff that they're doing that could get them in trouble. It's like a gamble, all right? It's almost like playing like roulette with their life in a way. Okay, that came out sideways, so I don't even know. But you have a twin flame coming in. This keeps coming out in the energy. Keeps coming out. Yin, yang, and balance, union and duality, complement, polar opposites. Okay, this is beautiful. I'm so happy to see this. So you may feel that this person who's coming in, the twin flame, may be very different from you, but there's something underlying here that, you know, is that yin yang balance that makes you guys very compatible. All right, so that's beautiful to see. Okay, twin flame coming in. I'm still getting stuff about the past person. Again, codependent on your energy, on your smecks, your love, everything. They're addicted to you. They're addicted to the passion and chemistry that you guys had. They're obsessed. It says they're trying to restrain themselves, but they're possession and control. You see, emotional block. They have emotional blocks, possibly from childhood, or just the life that they've had, and they are unhealed. Mm-hmm. Confirmation with the buzzing. Okay, So they think that you guys are mirroring each other. That's not the case, because they think that they're your twin flame, but they're not. You have a twin flame coming in though. Yeah, the butterfly, evolving in growth, next phase, healing the inner child, releasing the past, and all of the bullshit that comes with the past. Ew. Yeah, you're the phoenix rising, baby. New phase, okay? You're rekindling the spark from within. You're reclaiming your light. You have changed things in your mind, like your mind has elevated, grown, ascended. We have renew, rise from the ashes. You're the phoenix rising. You came back, you had a glow up, bigger, bolder, wiser, stronger than ever. Okay? The ashes that this person left you in, they thought that they completely torched you and that your life was going to be in shambles. The opposite happened, karmic. The opposite. And now you're suffering. And if you're a cross watcher, I'm talking to you, not to my collective. So you can cross watch all you want, and I'm still going to expose you because you need to heal yourself so you stop being a demonic, disgusting narcissism. I'm serious though. You thought you were going to take my collective down? No, you're not. You took yourself down is what you did, because you messed with one of God's chosen, and you messed with the divine being. You messed with a light worker. You messed with an earth angel. I'm just reading the comment. It says, hey, can you say about me, my name? Okay. Well, this whole reading, thank you so much for commenting. I really appreciate it. This whole reading should be resonating, but it's a whole storyline that's been going on. Somebody's been backstabbed. This is whoever I'm speaking to in my collective. We have heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, and a shocking attack. So, as I was saying earlier, this person, whoever you were with, whether it was male or female, attacked you. They could have attacked you physically. They could have attacked you psychologically, emotionally. But this was a shocking attack. So I feel like this person switched up on you like fast. Okay? All of a sudden, their mask fell off. And this is what happened. Okay? I think they backstabbed you in multiple ways. They left you with heartbreak and pain. The loss, the separation, the deception, the lies, the shocking attack. I think that destroyed you until it didn't, because you rose up from the DEAD, okay, the ashes, and you came back as the phoenix rising, bigger, bolder, wiser, and stronger than ever, as I was just describing. So you came back with a glow up from somebody who tried to destroy you and possibly did destroy you at one point, all right? And now you have transmuted that energy. Now you're in Queen or King rising energy. Yeah, this was a narcissist, like I said. Well, I said the whole word this time. Narcissism. All right, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided relationship. This is a... they may have used mirror magic on you, scrying to spy on you. Ugh, I'm done with this energy. I want to see what's coming in with the new person. So we're going to get out the tarot now. I want to see the twin flame. So you have a twin flame coming in, guys. Hold on. Mikasa, is that how I say your name? No, my name is Markun. Hopefully this is resonating for you. I really appreciate your comment. We're going to take a look at the tarot now and see what's coming out. I want to see about this twin flame connection. This, like I said, guys, there's been a lot of twin flame union, twin flames coming together in the energy lately. Obviously, I love to see that. That's so exciting. Healthy twin flame unions, okay? The ones that are ready to come into union in this lifetime. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. There's your glow up, okay? Fierce, confident, go-getter, ambitious, sexy as all get out, all right? Ain't that about a bitch? I'm not taking reversals. Oh my goodness. Yeah, your twin flame, Two of Cups, two people who feel the same way about each other, divinely orchestrated union, two earth angels coming together to raise the vibration of the planet with a mission, with a spiritual purpose. And this is a marriage. This is two people who are actually getting married, coming into union. If you don't want to get married, this is just you coming into your union with your, oh my goodness, are you serious? Twin flame right next to this. You are marrying this person. I'm sorry to tell you, even if you never wanted to get married again, you will be. You will when you're with this person or you meet this person, unless you already have and you already know this, because it's going to be a little different for everybody. Because so Marcoon, you have a twin flame coming in, okay? And whoever else this is resonating for in my collective, you have a twin flame coming in. It's been confirmed like 3 times now. This is balance, harmony, union, celebrating your life with your partner, buying a beautiful home together, sharing your life with someone, reciprocated time, love, effort, energy, affection, all that good stuff, all that beautiful stuff. 1111 may be significant. 2s may be significant to you. Let's get a few cards out here and see what's going on. I'm not taking reversals in this reading today. I'm going to pull clarifiers instead. I do that based on intuition, okay? Wow. So many repeats in the energy lately. Not exactly always, but yeah. Okay. This is so good, you guys. Wait until you hear. Amazing. So this past person keeps popping up in your energy because they're still heavily in your energy. Let me just see. But there's a lot of the new person here too, okay? You have this beautiful union coming in with somebody that you shared past lives with. It's divinely orchestrated. It was divinely agreed before you came to the planet for you guys to come into union. And what I'm picking up, especially with the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, that this is a twin flame union that is ready for union. Not all twin flames, when they meet, are ready for union. That's why they end up breaking up. They have lessons to learn. I feel from what I'm seeing and feeling here is that you guys learned those lessons in the past lives that you've had, and now in this lifetime you are ready to come into union, and it is time to do that spiritual work on the planet. So that is divine timing for you guys and for the planet, okay, for this realm and everything that you're meant to do. So you fought for yourself to get your balance back after this narcissist, okay? And you did. Again, this person was pretending to be somebody else. This combination of cards is most definitely narcissistic energy. This is a person who's egotistical, flighty, in and out, hot and cold, hates you 1 minute, loves you the next, love bombs you, then abuses you. Okay, I can probably say abuses, but yeah, throws rocks, hides their hand, pretends that they weren't doing things that they were doing. They're a gaslighter, okay? They're a thief, they're a gaslighter, thief of joy, thief of money, thief of mental health, thief of emotional health. But you got your balance back from this person because you were persistent about your healing, okay? You went within, hermit energy, and sort of did the soul searching. You may have gone through a dark night of the soul because of this person, but that's what rebirthed you. That's what the Phoenix Rise, that taught you how to transmute the energy. Okay. It may have taught you how to become a self-healer, or taught you even more about self-healing. And therefore, that gives you the ability to heal others. And you completely close yourself off to that person, blocked them out of your energy. And you also probably had to, save money, budget money in order to pay back a lot of the debts that this person left you with. That's what I'm getting with this Four of Pentacles. But you did that, and now you're in the Sun energy, and you're also in the Wheel of Fortune. So the universe is just blessing you for all this hard work that you've done. Not only did you did you heal your emotional health, your mental health from the damage that this person did to you, right? Because that PTSD is no joke, but you also fixed the financial situation, which I think was really bad, like a lot of debt that they put you in for leaving them. And they felt like they were punishing you, but they didn't, because you took care of it and you were responsible. And now you are getting your blessings from God. You're in the Wheel of Fortune. So God just kept blessing you with money, with gifts, with abundance, because you raised your vibration and healed yourself and did the spiritual work and did the subconscious work, or whatever therapy that you did, it worked. And by being responsible, learning your lessons and cutting that person out of your energy, closing yourself off to that person, right? For a time, closing yourself off to that person and then opening yourself back up later, but not to that person, but, to love again. The universe is rewarding you for that, because some people close their hearts off forever after a situation like this. It can be really hard to trust again, but because you did the healing work, and because you learned your lessons, and you didn't let this narcissist person back in, okay, this thief of everything, this energy vampire, this vampire, the universe is putting you in a brand new cycle. You're experiencing gratitude, a state of awe, bliss, or you're about to. And if you haven't received all this money and this wealth and abundance, this generational building of wealth, it's coming in. You're in the Wheel of Fortune. This is a karmic cycle that is over, and a new cycle that is starting, where you're in your North Node. Okay, not your South Node, which is karmic energy. You got out of a karmic cycle. You passed the tests from the Most High, or the universe, and now you're in Six of Wands energy, victory and success, being a leader by example. This is like somebody who peers and community and friends and family can actually look up to and learn from. And you do work that you're passionate about. It's got you, like I said, like, look at how high vibrational these energies are here. Very spiritual, very high vibrational, very divinely connected. Okay. And this is you triumphing over challenges, obstacles, and adversity that this person put you through, or anybody put you through. So you may have done healing not only from this relationship, but like past childhood, past life, any of that. That's why you're getting your flowers now, so to speak. You're getting your crown. That's why you're getting the respect and admiration that you deserve for the work that you do for others, what you give to others, what you share with others, how you help others. Okay. This is victory and success in being a leader by example. That is absolutely beautiful. And you closed yourself off so that you could heal your mind and your emotions. That's just one extra side note, which I already did see, but you opened yourself back to love again, because we do have the Hermit in the reverse, right? And you allowed yourself to feel it, to heal it. That's important. You did not ignore the feelings that you had for this person. You didn't choose to not process it. I think you acknowledged how much you loved this person. All right. But they were unsafe for you. So you knew you had to choose you. That's why you're getting all these rewards. And you also went in and did the healing work so you could be the best you possible to live your best life possible. And if you haven't done that yet, that's the advice. Okay? That's what you should do. That's what's going to put you in this Six of Wands, or that's where you're headed, or that's where you already are. Because it's a collective reading, it could be resonating a little different for everybody, right? We're all at a little bit of a different place on our journey. But you're moving into a beautiful relationship with your twin flame. I love to see that. Let's get some dice, guys, before we end this, all right? Does anybody have another question? You can feel free to write it in the comments. I can see it. Aquarius is out here. We have 11. Ooh. We have 1, 2, 4, 4, 2, 1. Any combination of that, those three numbers. Put that one back. 11 is half of the twin flame connection. Ooh, we have an 11 looking right at me. We have 11, 11. Hold on. We have 69, so Cancerian energy. 44, 4, 4, 4. That was there. Archangel Michael is definitely in the house around you guys, big time, okay? Guiding you, helping you heal. Archangel Michael is the healer, helping to heal and bring balance and protection, okay? 5 is out here, 50 or 05. That represents change. Okay, let's get one more with the numbers and the dice. We'll do a few times. The zodiac signs. We have 11 out here again. We have scorpionic energy out here. We have, that was looking at me, the 11. 11, 11, twin flames. Oh, we have another one. We have 5 ones out here. Wow, major angel numbers. 12, 1s and 2s could be really significant. But we also have 12 or 21. 5, change. 8, abundance. 9 or 09 could be significant to you. All right, let's roll some more zodiac signs. Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio again, Virgo again, come on, Aries, Libra, Cancer, I said that, 69, here it is again, heavy Cancer. Oh my goodness, Virgo is crazy out here. Virgo again. What is going on in Sagittarius? I'm ending it. Guys, thank you so much for listening, for watching. I didn't get any more questions or comments, so I don't think I have anything to answer, but continue to join my lives. I love to have you. Please like the video. It would mean the world to me if you like the video. Even if I post it after and you like it, and leave a comment, because your comments don't show up when I repost the video. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing that right now. Maybe I need 1,000 subscribers in order. Oh, I see a like. I see a like. Thank you so much. So it does work. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you. That energy exchange means so much to me when you leave me a comment or a like, so that I can keep putting these important messages out to the collective for the people that need them to help raise the vibration of the planet, okay, and of humanity. So I love you guys so much. Until next time, bye.